I started to play when I was a little kid. My father had me doing drills, and we played one-on-one when I was just a little guy. We played in my driveway. There's a park near my house. Played with my friends, but he was my first coach. He taught me pretty much everything I know, and very appreciative of that. Yeah, the past 5 years actually I played in college in America. I played at Colgate University, which is in New York. It's about 4 hours from my house, so it was a good location. My parents got to see most of my games. A couple of my friends came to the games, so that was nice. I played there for five years. 1 year I got hurt, so I was given an extra year to play. Usually you only play 4 years. I had a great experience there. I went to school there, obviously. I studied economics, and I was able to play basketball, so it was a great experience. There is a big difference. In America, in college, the shot clock is 35 seconds. Here it's 24, so here it's a faster game. You get a lot more shots up. The style of play is different. Here it's a lot more pick and roll. We didn't run a lot of pick and roll in college, so that was an adjustment. It still is an adjustment here. In America, the game is a little more physical. You can get away with a lot of bumping, and there's more fouls that are not called in America. So that again was an adjustment here. Not any better. It's just a different game. It's just a different game. Yes, I spoke to a few guys. A couple of my friends have played and do play in Europe, and they had a similar experience. You know, like I explained, it's a different game, so there are a number of things that you have to adjust to. I also played point guard here in the beginning of the year, which was a big adjustment. You know, coming off ball screens and having to make reads was something new to me, which I still don't think I'm doing well enough. So I'm trying to learn and get better every day. But the friends I talked to gave me some good advice. You know, they said that it's going to be an adjustment, and just be open to the different style and different coaching and different team dynamics. And I think I've adjusted well, but like I said, I'm still adjusting, and it's just an ongoing process. Another year would just be a year, another year of experience, another year of learning, on top of the progress that I think I have made this year. So next year, if I have the opportunity to play here or elsewhere in Europe, I think I will just continue to grow as a basketball player. Yes, I've been here since the end of August, so I've been here for a number of months. The first few weeks, the first few months, off the court is an adjustment as well. You know, I'm away from my family, I'm away from my friends, which, there's a growing up, there's a learning curve that you have to become acclimated to living on your own. And, there's no other Americans here, although my teammates and everybody I've met here has been very welcoming and has welcomed me into their home. I've made some pretty good friends here, so that has made it a lot easier. But yes, there's definitely a period where, you miss your family, you miss home, you miss the comfort of being around people that you're comfortable around. Yeah, my family was here 2 weeks ago. They stayed here for 9 days. It was my father, my mother, my sister, my older sister, and my grandmother. And they came on a Friday right before we played Hopsi, which we won that game, and then they were here the entire week. They saw us beat Lashko, and then they left the following day. We traveled a little bit. We went to Venice, which is Venezia, my last name. So we went there as a family. We went to Lake Bled, which is beautiful. We went into Ljubljana, which was a great city. We went into Celje, and we went up to Austria actually for about a half a day. So that was great. Aside from all the traveling, it was just great to see them. I hadn't seen any of them since August, so it was a great week. Maybe a month into my time here, I wanted to just experience more of the culture and be a little more comfortable here. And everybody here speaks English far better than I anticipated. But I wanted to show that I appreciated my time here, and so I've been taking some Slovenian language lessons about once or twice a week for about an hour, which I think I've learned a lot. I'm learning some new words and sentence structure and all the different grammar rules, and it's been hard, but it's added to the experience, and it's been fun. Malo govorim slovensko, igram košarko u Šentjorju, živim u stanovanju, rad jem piščančje, purani, krompir, rad jem vse. You know, I don't, aside from the language lessons, I don't really do very much outside of basketball. You know, we practice once or twice a day. I go to a spar pretty frequently with my teammates, and then other than that, I'm just in my apartment hanging out with my teammates, or just relaxing. So there's not a whole lot of extracurricular activity that I take part in. There was a decent amount of snow this winter here, but there was, I think, just as much at home, and where I went to college in New York, we got a ton of snow every winter. It's infamous for the amount of snow that they get. So this was pretty normal. To be honest, I didn't know a lot at all. I knew where it was geographically, but as far as the culture and the people, I didn't really know anything, which I was kind of excited for. I anticipated a new experience, a lot of things to learn and experience, and so far it's been everything I wanted and more. It's been a lot of fun. I met a lot of great people, and it's been a great experience. I thought we played much better the second half of this regular season, so hopefully we can keep that momentum and confidence into the playoffs. We're playing with 5 other very strong teams, 4 of which we've played already, 3 we've beaten. We played Olympia tough in the cup tournament, and KK, they're a great team, but I have a lot of confidence in us. I think we'll play them tough. I think we can beat them, so I'm looking forward to it. I don't actually know the answer to that question. On both sides of my family, we have Italian heritage, although I've been told that my family is from Sicily, which is not Venice. So I don't know where the name Venezia originated. I assume in Sicily, but I don't really know the connection. I don't know of any family that I have in Venice, only in Sicily, so I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to that question. It means that I am the 3rd person in my family in a row with the same name. So my grandfather is Michael Thomas Venezia. My father has the same name, and I have the same name. It's funny because it's on the roster here, and people announce my name as that, which is funny to me because at home I don't even know if anybody but my family knows that I'm the 3rd. So I mean, it's a nice thing to have the same name as my father and my grandfather. But it's funny to see it written out that way because I'm not used to it. Today for May and I, we're the directors, so hopefully it turns out well. It's all over YouTube, and we're actually a little late. I feel like everybody has a Harlem Shake video up by now. But, it was a lot of fun. We kind of had a lighter day today basketball-wise, and it was something that we kind of threw together at the end of the day, and I think it was pretty funny. There were a couple very hilarious dances going on, so it'll be good to see it up on YouTube. It'll be funny.